Hi, in this video we're going to show you how to create an email address on a public service like Hotmail, Google, or Yahoo. In this particular case we've chosen Mail.com. Mail.com allows you to create an email address without having anything already. So there's many different reasons why you'd want to create an email address on a public service. The number one reason is if you don't have internet access at your home, you don't have an email address to start with. You might have an email address and internet access at your home, but you have to share the email address with everyone else in your family. Finally, you may want to have a different email address because you want to keep portions of yourself private. Primarily, you don't want folks to know what your birthday is. If folks know what your birthday is and what state you live in, they can derive your driver's license number, and crooks can actually then start the process of identity theft that way. So it's a good idea to have a second email address that protects some of your identity. So let's get started. We have all the details on our companion blog piece on publicaction.blog. So again, mail.com is located at www.mail.com. Let me put that into focus here really quick so you can see that. So it's www.mail.com. So all we have to do is click on Sign Up Now. Now, one of the things I want to show you is I've created a little text file, or even better, you should write this information down on a piece of paper, because if your computer crashes, or again, if you don't have computer service at home, you want to have this on paper anyway so you can save it. So I have the name that we're going to be using. Now, we're not encouraging you to use bogus names or anything, because these services do provide you an email address for free, but just because this is a public internet video, we're using the name Joe Schmo. We have the location. You're going to need a zip code. Again, we've created a fictitious birthday because we don't want anyone to steal our identity. We're going to fill this in later. Mail.com allows us to select an email address. I've noted that we're using Mail.com, and then often these services will ask you a security question. So I've put a portion here so we can write down what question we're going to answer. So let's go back to Mail.com and fill out our form. So they want our name, so that's Joe Schmo. Then choose a category. We're going to choose tech. We're going to choose coolsite.net, and then click on the check button. It tells us whether it's available. Select your domain name. Okay, so, I forgot to type in Joe Schmo. Okay, let's check this. And sure enough, Joe Schmo at coolsite.net is available. So let's type in the password. Now this is something, again, you're going to want to write it down. Excuse me. So that's what I'm missing. That's why you need to write all this stuff down, because it's easy to forget. So I'm not actually going to type in the password because, again, this is a public video on the internet. But you're going to write down the password before you enter it, because again, you're going to forget it. And let me show you how it works. When you type in your password, it's not going to display it for you. It's going to look just like that. So let me do it one more time. Okay, select security question. What city were you born in? So let's go back to our text editor. What city born? Okay. We're going to put in Chicago. Alternate email. Now, Mail.com allows you to skip this field, but if you already have an email address, you want to enter it here. In case you happen to forget your password and you need to retrieve it, Mail.com will send you your password to your original email address. So let's just complete the form. Mail, and I live in Chicago, and we're going to select United States. 60605 is the zip code, and the birthday, again, that's why we write it down, June 15th, 1974. So June 15th, 1974. Okay, then finally we need to fill in what's called the CAPTCHA. They allow you to try this a couple times. You have to guess what these two words are. This differentiates human beings from robots. So it looks like it's called, the two words are called and then hard dart. So hopefully we filled out everything correctly. Now oftentimes what happens is if you've typed in your password and they don't match, it'll give you a warning and you'll have to re-enter it. So let's see if we've entered everything correctly. Okay, so it says, oh, I forgot to select a state. Okay, there we go, Illinois. So let's try it again. And there we go. So now again, what we want to do is copy this and put it in our text file, or again, even better yet, I always write this down on a piece of paper and keep it in a file cabinet, because if your computer crashes, you're going to lose all your login information. So we can just click here. You have new mail. Mail.com, a lot of these services, they all pretty much work the same way. They send you a welcome message. Really nice. So it just tells you welcome. Now if we want to compose a message, we just click up here, and it's a pretty nice service. I'm not going to go through the whole process of sending an email address. So again, hopefully this has been helpful. Again, this is at mail.com, and we have all the details written down on our companion blog post at public-action.org. Thank you so much, and hopefully this video has been helpful. Thank you. Bye-bye.